Well, I'm out here at Bluff View State Park, apparently. So I'm doing the Bluff View Trail. May do a little bit of Zombie Trail, which is pretty close. But this is the first time I've got to it this way. I usually go to Glencoe State Park and walk down Al Foster Trail, then hit that area. But today's a little different, so let's get going. Apparently there's a big dog kennel that way. Not the first time I've heard this out here. So, yep, that's a little weird. But let's see how this trail from this side works. I've only done the other side, so we'll see what this looks like. All right. So it gives you some pretty good ideas of how far everything is. 2.5 miles to the Al Foster Trail, blah, blah, blah. Moderate, there's water access. Alrighty then. It's pretty good having my car back. What is that for? Just pics maybe? I don't know. It's weird. A lot of weird stuff. All right. Then he just complaining. All right, so this is paved. I don't know if it's paved all the way to the lookout, but apparently, guy just told me that at the lookout, excuse me, at the lookout, in a dead tree over to the left, I think he said left, is a bald eagle sitting there in the tree, and that they have a nest nearby, and they hatched some eaglets and raised them to fledging last year. So, did not know that. But this will be pretty awesome. So, kind of moving a little bit faster than normal, waiting for that to, trying to get to the overlook and take a look and see if we can see an eagle. Yeah, it's a long trail, paved, wide, flat. This is not the Bluff View Trail that I've done before. So it may even be a different outlook. But the section that goes to the Al Foster Trail is narrow wooded, unpaved, natural surface. 99% sure. So, yeah, this wide paved trail does give way eventually, pretty sure. So, eager to get there. All right, we're approaching the Bluff View. Wow, this has not been very far at all. So, wow. Squirrel. majestic overlook, to be sure. Look at all that. Huh? There's the eagle. You see him right there? Huh. Very cool. And there's where the trail starts. I mean, my trail. But I'm gonna see if I can get a close up of that eagle over there. Probably here is gonna be the best shot. Oh, look at the thistle. Look at the thistle. That's just awesome. Very cool. All right, let me see if I can get that eagle a little closer. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, so zoomed in, it's very hard to hold steady. But there he is. All right. Into the woods we go. So, ooh, wait a minute. Okay. So that was almost a half mile. So yeah, very, very close to the road, fully paved. I mean, yeah, very close to the parking lot, fully paved. Pretty easy. But now the real hiking begins. Yeah, so it's getting very much not like the paved road down this way. Which is an awesome thing. Still a good, wide, and well-maintained trail, though. Comparative to other trails I've recently hiked. Very lush undergrowth here. Also, unlike other trails I've recently hiked, where you could see forever and ever. Yeah, this trail is very cool. It is kind of making me think about Kearan, though. Seeing some wildlife trails off to the sides and stuff. But very cool. Little bright spot there in the trail. Pretty cool. Yep. All right, right down in there. A hawk. There he goes. I thought he captured something, but I guess not. Oh, so that was pretty cool. Saw something bound across the trail and a hawk right on its tail. And man, hawk just missed him. I think it was a squirrel. I think the hawk missed because the squirrel ran around a tree. Because as I got closer, the squirrel jumped down from the tree and ran off. So that was pretty exciting, actually. That was pretty cool to see that near miss. Would it have been cooler to see the hawk catch the squirrel? Maybe. That might have been cooler. But oh, I can tell that summer is approaching. It is very humid and kind of warm. But next week, I am going to be in a much different climate. Going to be where there are actual mountains. And it's going to be cold the entire trip. I think 60 is going to be the high and 25 or so going to be the low. Thankfully, it is supposed to be, if the weather holds, all sunny. But my weather mentality right now, which is, goodness, it's getting warm, is not going to hold in Big Bear, California, or Fawn Skin, or whatever. And the mountains, I hope to hike at least one day. So maybe 2. We're going to be there 7, so going to see Jack in Shadow. Hopefully we'll have our t-shirts, and I'm going to put a link up to the store so you can help save Moon Camp. You know, if you want. But this is pretty cool. This is a Bluff View Trail. So generally go from the Bluff View Trail Park, Bluff View State Park parking lot. I generally park at Glencoe City Park and come up the Al Foster Trail, but you know. Now that's a pretty cool section of trail. Look at that. Very cool. Doing things a little different today. Eat. So that's a Bluff View Trail, and that's Session Trail. Session is apparently for bikes only, but hikers have to jump out of the way of bicycles on Bluff View Trail. I don't think that's fair. I think if you have a bikes only trail, you need to have a hikers only trail. Otherwise, you know, screw you, dude. But anyway, that's just my thought. I'm going to take it. That's a bike only trail. And this is, why would bikers want to go on this kind of trail? what they do, apparently. Weird. They have developed this a lot since I've been out here, but that is cool. That is very cool. Yeah, they got a lot of downhill bicycling only, one-way bikes only. It's still a cool trail. Especially when you're out here with high humidity and it's supposed to be pouring down rain right now. See, I bet this is a hiker only section. You got bike trails going to each side. Although, man, that's I guess that would be the bike trail right there on the left of the tree. And that, just another hiker trail. Because I don't see bicycles getting through that. Unless they jump and are real confident. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about going basically downhill first and then doing the uphill on the way back to the car. Seems a little counterintuitive. But I'm gonna get to the Al Foster Trail, 2.5 miles, and then turn around and go back up the hill. After I take a look at the Merrimack River, see if I can see the eagle from there, if he's still on the tree, which he very well might be. You never know. He may just be out there conserving energy for the afternoon hunt. Gnats. I started getting a little snacky on the trail. So I'm eating a half of a on the trail bar. And man, is it good. I mean, this is good. It is a nice, largely molasses based bar, but this is a blueberry. It's awesome, very awesome. Love these bars. I'll put the website in the description. They're very good. So there's a house down there with a very bright blue swimming pool. I kind of feel like I got turned around because I saw that same pool and house earlier on the trail. Pretty sure my my replay or my GPX player is going to reveal that not too long ago I was just up there, and that we are winding our way down the hill to the Al Foster Trail. But we'll see. Wait a minute. Oh my God. I think I have made a video showing that. So see this little gem here hidden under a rock. These days, I ain't touching it. Before. Hope I can go back in my archives and actually post that video. But yeah, it's been quite a while since I've done this trail. And oh yeah, I saw that tree from the other side. So yeah, we do zoom that way, come down this way. Okay. So that's good to know. Yeah, some of the trail does require careful stepping. Yeah, this is just cool. A little bit muddy. But very cool. Wee waterfall. Yep. Very glad I got my car back. Because wouldn't feel comfortable taking the loaner and getting mud all over the floorboards. But my car, I can wash the floorboards off whenever I feel like it. If I need to. Who knows, it might be all dried and knocked off when I get done with that 0.45 mile flat paved trail section. And here in the trail is a concession to bicyclists. And it looks like somebody's dog had a lot of fun in that mud puddle. That is probably where the trail used to go before they made this hill a little more friendly for bicycles. Right, I had to turn the Gaia GPS map around so that it was facing the way I'm going, and I'm going to be going that trail, not that trail. I think that trail stays in the woods and goes on to reconnect to another trail down that way, like it's a connector. But this one connects pretty soon to the Al Foster Trail over there. And it has some cool rock formations and a cliff. And other cool features. So we're going to go this way. I'm still hoping I get done with this trail before the rain comes. Very cool. Here we are at the junction. This is the tracks of the little train from Glencoe Park. I'm gonna look for the eagle. Oh, there's the tree. And there's a opening in the trail that I should be able to get a good look at the tree that the eagle was sitting on. Got a little glimpse, and I don't think it's there anymore. Well, crap. Oh well. We will see in just a second. No, there's no eagle sitting there anymore. Although, did move to right there. Yeah, very cool. I need a steady cam. I was going back that way a little bit to guy passed me on the trail. Showed me a video of a turtle laying eggs. But apparently it's a little bit further than I want to go. Because as it is right now, we're at 2.5 miles. So I want to kind of stick to about 5 miles today. So I'm going to go back and look at the eagle. Well, I was slightly too slow with the video because the eagle flew from that tree and into there, which, I mean, it landed, but the foliage is too thick. I ain't gonna be able to see him. That sucks. Really bad timing on my part. I should be flogged. I guess it's time to head back up. Frack! Just flew again. Oh well. I think this is going to hook up to the trail that I want to go on. So instead of walking all the way down there, I'm going to go through here. Yeah, pretty sure this is it. Ooh, they're deer tracks. Yeah, because that rock face there, of course, that's big. That's pretty steep in the mud. So, yeah, putting away the camera to get up that hill. Yep, that was it. Came up the original route instead of the bike route for that little twisty section. So I came up through there. It's a good bit better. And now starts the ascent back up to the bluff. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Probably definitely recommend going to Glencoe City Park and coming down the Al Foster Trail. It's going to be probably another, may add a mile to the trip, but you'll be going uphill fresh and coming downhill halfway through. Very cool section. Already videoed, so I'm gonna be more cautious and stick to the left side. Here's that big split, our big rock, cliff, I don't know. Well, that's the pool, the house with the pool. So we're up from well above it. And apparently the people who live there, or their visitors, are absolute fucking douchebags, playing their music obscenely loud. Nobody wants to hear that shit, except for maybe them. And there's that fallen tree from the other side. So yeah, that pretty much means we're getting pretty close to the paved trail. Gonna stand up there a little bit and see if that eagle is falling back. Eagles fishing the Merrimack River. Dang, did not know that. Thought they liked bigger bodies of water, like the Missouri or the Mississippi. But I guess it's anywhere there's good fish. And that was a very cool thing to do, or to see today, was the eagle. And yeah, so this Bluff View Trail, whether you get to it by Bluff View State Park or Glencoe City Park, it's a pretty good trail. And you can either walk up from Glencoe to the bluff and then walk back down. which I think is the way to do it. I think that's the way to go. Or you can go to Bluff View State Park and just walk the half-mile to the bluff. Have a seat and look out over it, which is still pretty cool. Wonder what kind of nest that is, especially with that bird squawking. Didn't get to see the bird, but oh. And here we are, very close to the Bluff View. Oh. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Well, it's less than a half mile back to the car. So, yeah, unless something extraordinary happens, I'll go ahead and wrap this up. And, y'all get out there. Y'all have fun hiking. I did say something extraordinary. And look at that fella. Oh, what a beauty. Yeah, look at him. Oh, very nice. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh. Quit you trying to hide. You're absolutely stunning. Very cool. Ah, what a beautiful car.